Hello and welcome to another Creative Shock Training Grounds. Of course, I'm Mr. Ree. You may have not seen me on the ladder, but I'm sitting around bronze. But with me, I have some more veteran players, and with us, we've actually graced this week by Justin. So, Justin, welcome to the podcast and stream. Maybe tell a bit about yourself to everybody.
Yep. So, hey guys, my name's Justin. I go by Tien is my in-game name. I've played this game for maybe half a year, and yeah, for the most part, I'm based in Australia as well, so I've met all the guys here in person. Yeah, for the most part, I've played Allies during my time, but yeah, I love the game. Grand Archive's a great game. I think the best part of it is the community. The players, all the players I've met, they're very nice people. Uh, and yeah, looking forward to. Very
Right.
excited to be here, so I'm looking forward to be here.
Good. I'm excited
Yep.
to beat you with my domain. It's going to go down as my every new guest I can beat. So I'm very excited.
Yep.
Otherwise, Matt Grin, how are you going? I know, unfortunately, Necrotic is unwell, but he has taken time out of his sleep schedule to be here. So a lot of prompts to him. Corinne has been making a lot of soup, rubbing that Vaka rub on him, and he's been doing better. So, but what else is going on in your world, guys?
I've just been sleeping. That's all I've been doing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a good 14 hours last night, so yeah.
Good.
But getting there.
Good. Glad to hear, man. What about you, Corinne?
I haven't been doing too much, just been watching the Ascent stream.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Very hype
Pretty
right
fun.
now. We're actually missing it to record, but it's been quite enjoyable, and thanks to the Creative Shock with... I know Limelight's been doing a watch party, which has been fun to watch and interact with. It's
Yeah,
really cool to
doing
see
that
the new
with
decks in the
Poro
season. Yeah,
once a
Poro,
month.
that's been...
It's been really good engagement with that community while the game's
Yeah.
been going on.
So, yeah. All right, then. Well, why don't you two set up for the first match? Corinne, don't go on easy on him because he's sick. And me and Justin will commentate. So let's get it going.
All right,
Sure,
thanks
I'll
guys
do
for
my
jumping
best.
in.
Yep.
Let me set up so we can see. Perfect. Now I'll need to move this. They shouldn't be able to hear us.
Yep.
All right. So you were saying
Okay.
earlier, Justin, that you're a bit unsure here with the domains. You actually haven't played much domains.
That's true. Yeah, I haven't spent too long. For the most part, I think domain decks, as far as I'm aware, weren't really popular until ALC, and even then, not too many people have played them. But I have seen. I know what's his name, Jimmy Lee. He's done very well with them over the past.
Really? Does he play
he's
the?
a-
I know Corinne is playing the Tenoris domain build that's coming out today with the
Yeah.
summon the swords. Is that the same
Yeah.
deck that Jimmy Lee? Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking of. It's funny as when you see someone hit, they just get one shot for like 40 something damage in a turn. It's the best thing ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I think that I guess the inverse of that we're now seeing, I know with the new decks coming out, we've got Tristan's like Shadow Strikes coming in for a big hittering attack. We've
Yeah.
also got the mill deck coming out with Nico, like not a high damage, but makes you mill a ridiculous amount of cards. So a lot of this like one turn kill decks like coming out.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and I've seen a lot of. I haven't seen. Yeah, I think there's a lot more decks now that one shot. Just
Mm.
yeah, straight up 30 damage in a turn. It's very funny to see
Yeah.
whenever it
Yeah,
happens.
that's good.
Yeah.
All right, we still got Spirit of Fire coming out. This is the deck we're talking about with the big swords at the end, a lot of domains in hand.
Yep.
I guess what are you trying?
Let's
You're
see.
just trying to get his Gloam Spires there. Assemble the Ancients, Fast Cure. What's she gonna play? Yep, Gloam Spire coming down. You've seen like
Yeah.
this just played in like standard decks. Like I feel like a few decks kind of use this card. Probably
Yeah,
one
I've
of the
seen-
fewer domains it's actually used. You know.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I've seen Gloomsire used in a lot of Rye decks as well.
Mhm.
I think Firedyne as well have used it. Yeah, it's
Mm.
just it's a good card. It just draws one, and if you can manipulate it well enough, you can draw a card and your opponent doesn't. So it's a
Yeah.
good card to have.
And then, of course, come out there the Sanctum of Historic Truth. Interesting
Yep.
card, draw two, lose two. I think you're just trying to get domains out at that point.
Yeah.
Spirit of
good
Water
filter.
coming out. Exciting. So, have you been played any local games yet, Justin, or have you just been playing online? Or
I've played a bit of locals. Yeah, I've been testing Wind Diana, as a matter of fact.
yes,
Yeah.
I've been. There's some interesting cards. I've been like looking at the new bullet. Seems to do a
Yeah.
lot of damage. I think there's the Automaton Hunter that like gets +2 is not a bad distant card. The other automaton that buffs or gives distance to the other automaton, I think, looks interesting.
Yeah,
So
I think also the skirting step, the one it's like a second
Yep.
copy of backstep, but also blocks 1 damage. Yeah.
Yep.
I think we can run literally 8 backsteps, so I think
There's a
there
lot
is
of-
potential there. Yeah, there's potential there. I'm not sure how it's gonna work though.
All right, so it's Spirit of
Right.
Water coming out. We saw Savage Slash coming out early from Necrotic, and then the Awakened Deacon.
Yep.
Interesting to be Savage Slashing early. We're going to see a card that I only knew existed in last week. I didn't even know the champion existed, so I'm excited to see that card come out. And of
Okay,
course, we've
one of
gone
the new-
straight to Norris. Leveled up.
Yep. I love that using the Sig Tenoris as well.
Oh, flex. Yeah,
Yeah.
I own one Sig card. It's
Yep.
a Morgan. Brad,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, Morgan's a nice Sig. I was lucky enough to pull in the start Sig recently.
Oh,
It's
wow.
first Sig I've ever pulled in my whole time
Oh,
playing this
really?
game. Yeah,
Come on.
it's a beautiful Sig. Absolutely love my own.
Awesome.
Yep.
Alright,
Putting
Shield
on the
Mate
Shield
coming
Mate.
out. I love that artwork on that Shield Mate.
Yeah, I loved how they've been doing a lot of alternate arts recently. With
Mhm.
like the Thieving card as well, and I think Favorable
Mhm.
Winds got one in the most recent set.
Yeah, the
in MLC.
Favorable Winds one is very nice. I did enjoy that one.
Yeah.
Okay, Shield Mate and a pass. I guess you're just trying to get domains out and really just get to that level 3 one-shot, right?
I think so, yeah. I think with Domain Tony, they kind of just put down a lot of domains and then sit there. Yeah. Just try to get to a high level and then one-shot someone.
Another slash.
Savage
coming
Slash.
through.
Very aggressive type of use of Savage Slashes right now.
I'm always a bit, some people may have seen my TikToks, but interesting how a water spirit is attacking with a sword,
Yeah.
That's the reality of this game,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No questions asked here, but fast play creative shock. Like that is a nice fast cure, by the way.
It
Come
is a
on,
lovely
think more of
fast
that.
healer.
Everybody needs one. Send us out. If you're watching
Yep.
Weebs, I'd love one. There's the level 2.
Oh my.
course,
The
every
shirtless
Sig-
Tony.
The
I love that.
Corinne is a fan.
Yeah.
Corinne loves a shirtless Tony, man. Like,
Yep. Any
she
chance you
loves
get.
it.
Yeah.
Well, you need to get her like one of those. If we need it for behind her when she's streaming on the webcam, man. She loves.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That white wall space in the background needs to have a shirtless
Yeah.
Tony on it.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe they can get it painted on. Honestly, with these two.
Yeah.
They're both passionate about GA, so just paint it on their wall. All right. I do
Alright,
like.
go to
I
replay.
recently I was playing around a bit of a water deck in the end of season where you get the level up. I can't remember whatever there's a savage attack when you level up you get +2.
Oh,
she
yeah.
comes in for 4, and then
Yep.
doing that with the Tenoris for 7 is such a nice for a 2 cost is such good.
Yeah. I think you think of
Damage.
is that Invigorated Slash?
Yes, invigorated slash.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
can,
do think
I
yeah,
can
it's a
describe
lot
the
of damage.
cards. I don't know the names yet. My rookiness comes through. Looks like there's a pass
good.
there. A
Yep.
lot of things are happening now. I don't know what he's discarded there. So he played something to get some
On
thought.
the
He's playing
downfall.
Lost for Thought. He doesn't get that much floating, does he?
I think,
Class
yeah,
no
Lost in Thought.
floating.
Banish cards with floating memory. Oh, he's looking for his floating memory. Yep. Interesting how Necrotic's still sitting on Spirit.
Yeah, hasn't gone.
Volpixie's gone up to Volpixie's gone up to level 2 already.
You must feel, and sitting as a water, right? You're going to be able to have a lot of counter to the big hit, right? Like Song
Yeah.
of Frost. That's what we can
Song
see
of
in the
Frost
one,
is
right?
huge in this matchup.
Like passed over.
Yep. Just gonna keep making more demands.
We will. If they build it, we'll come.
Yeah.
Navigate the streets. Finally saying Ranger
Okay.
skill. Is this in your Wind Diana deck, Justin?
No,
Big
I'm
glimpse.
not.
Oh.
No, I think this is more of a domains card, really, because it's based on the number of domains. But you're right, I should make a domain Diana. That'd be
That's it.
funny.
It's a good amount of glimpse though for a 1 cost.
Yeah, he's
Kinda
glimpsing
floating.
4 here.
Yep.
Yep.
And then passing over. Banishing the floating, gone to level 1 Arasana coming out. Okay.
Yep. Gathering
Getting some herbs.
6 and 1.
I'm actually kind of disappointed with the new. I thought Arasana would be more bigger in this new pack, and really doesn't feel like it kind of met the mark. as
Yeah, I
cards.
agree with that. Like, yeah, we haven't seen much Arasana played at all, in
Mm.
especially competitive level. I was
I
hoping they'd
thought there'd
make
be
a
more.
yeah. I was hoping that Arasana would be very competitive. With
Yeah,
the release
correct.
of MSA.
With the Umbra stuff, that you could try and get more, both of those kind of decks trying to see some line, but really aren't there. Like, I didn't think there was enough brew potions that kind of made in, or like, I don't know what they could have done. Even Vanitas is the other cleric trying to make some light, but
Yeah. They gave some. Oh my! Invigorated slashes
Invigorated
Arasana. That's funny.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
I'm wondering, is this a pure Arasana deck, or does this later become like a Nico or something with one of the lineage breaks?
No, it
champions?
becomes that new champion with the. So it's that attack dude that gets. He gets plus
Oh,
2 for
wait.
every floating.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Mordrin or something. Whatever.
Yeah,
his
yeah.
name
This is Mordred. Yeah.
Yes.
This is an amazing deck
Yeah,
for
dude.
Mordred, but he has Arasana to make herbs. What is this?
Yeah.
This is
He
funny.
loves it.
Yep. Man's actually been cooking.
Yeah, dude. He loves this deck. He's kind of proud of it. So there's Wayfinder's map. Probably another card you'd never see played unless you're playing domains.
Yep.
Very hard.
card.
Like there's likely this like requires 3 or more domains. Like even if you edit some of these cards to be like 2 or more, you might be able to see more domains being played. I just think some of the cost values of some cards just make them unplayable to others, and that's what they have to like kind of look at, I guess.
Yeah, I do think. Yeah, well, these cards are like they're stuck in a domain deck, so you'd never see it unless you played a domain deck specifically. It's good to see the new cards being tried out.
The domain,
Oh, yep.
hub of innovation, draw a card in memory, big.
One of the new ones.
Oh, here it is again, navigating the
Okay,
streets.
navigate. Yep. Glimpse 5. Let's go.
Oh, big glimpse.
At this point, it's already better than Scry.
The 2 floating
Yep.
already in the bank, ready for a third.
Hmm.
I always think, what do you think about glimpsing as an ability? Like, it's always interesting.
Yeah.
I love, when people talk about like put a card, draw a card. Like when I played Fire Dana, and someone's like, actually, that's put a card, not draw, and I'm like, is it the same?
Yeah.
Thing? Like, well, that's the wording. You know what I mean? I think that's how there's probably a lot of interactions that I guess if you were just playing fresh and you didn't have some like a judge or experienced player there, these things you just find very difficult to navigate, and probably takes a player from like a low level skill to a medium to high very quickly once you learn all these niches that kind of sit in the game.
Yeah, I do think there's a few like niche things with wording, like with the drawing versus putting a card into your hand. And also, I think another big one is with Luxem, how there's reveal, and there's also things like just look at memory, so you can accidentally trigger some of Luxem's Xander's abilities.
Mm-hmm. I know, like things like they talk about, like with the Diana specific again, like when you zephyr the gun before the on-hit and the bullet disappears, and like those kind of things are like mind blown, right?
Yeah. Diana took my like ages to just get my head around. There's so many niche rulings with guns.
So interesting here, we had a backup charger coming out, which is like the new, Grand Crusader ring.
Yep.
And it looks like Subjugating Lash coming out again, another attack card.
Currently just hitting for 2 damage because it does more damage if you've taken 12 damage. It'll do a total of 4.
Fracturize coming out. He fracturized his own power cell for reversible. Ooh.
That's a +1, and you can put the floating memory into your graveyard.
Big.
Big. What's happening here?
Looks
Is this
like
the
a
level up?
The level up. Here it is.
Here we go.
Here come the swords. I do see a Song of Frost in hand.
Yep.
Level 3
This
Todorus.
is she gonna just swing here? What's happening? Oh, level up, trigger the is this one Palatial No, this one's the Sanctum of Esoteric Truth.
You may put 2 cards from your hand or memory on the bottom of the deck if you do draw 2 cards. I love when I make my deck. I usually make it like last minute for this, and Corinne puts the effort into finding all the SIGs. Bro. Like,
Yeah. She makes the deck and then goes through. It's like, oh, it's not shiny enough.
yeah, exactly.
Click, you click that button that's like
Yeah,
change the
yeah.
version.
Who has time for that?
Yeah. But look, if you're gonna play the game, why not play the shiniest version of each card,
Yeah,
even if it's
exactly.
online?
That's really good. She just picked up another Assemble the Ancients, which is like
Mm.
strong here. Like, so she does
Yep.
have a chance to all in a second.
I think with
That's
4
very
domains, she can do. Is it 6
Or
times
8,
4?
12s.
24?
Yeah.
Yeah, 24 damage in one sword already. The other thing is Necrotic has Song of Frost in hand, which will block the entire attack.
Sadness. I feel like you just have to go for it. There's a situation I'm talking about. Like, you just have to go to burn the counter. You can't just sit there and hold it. And if it gets countered, it gets countered.
Yeah.
Unless you can, like, waiting for the opportunities they discard
Oh,
the card.
she's going for it.
Discarded. Here it goes. Assemble the Ancients. What a Neos, you know? What a card. I'm throwing cards everywhere. Looking for the tokens.
Yep.
Could be a fail to find here.
Hopefully not. Something? Is this? Oh no, 4 different tokens. Yep. Do they get buff counters based on?
How many she had?
Each-
So they're actually,
yeah.
yes, they're swinging at 7, 4, 7, 14, 21, 28.
Oh my! This will kill if there's no answer coming out.
I don't think she needs to swing with all of them though. Sacrifice the enemy domains to summon tokens. These tokens fit with the amount of buff on them, and they gain vigor until the end.
Yeah, she would only have to swing with 3 to kill an Arsana here. Because Arsana's max health is 19.
Yeah.
3 of them would do 21.
Quick math from Justin.
Unfortunately, nothing but math goes through my brain. I'm good at those 1+1s.
Guess it looks like the first 7 went through.
Yep, so it looks like she was trying to bait out a Song of Frost there with just the first 7.
Library Witch. So she didn't swing with all there? Is that what just happened?
Yeah, I think she only swung with 1 of them for 7.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was trying to bait out a Song of Frost, but Necrotic held on to it, decided to take a 7 damage. It's not too bad, not the end of the world.
Level it up. Here it is. Mordred, the card I
Mordred.
only knew existed. Attacking loading memory. Here we go.
Yep. It's funny because he's been out since the start of the game. Oh, I know
I
it's out
cannot
since
believe
Alta.
it. I
Yeah.
cannot believe that, dude. Never seen it. Here we go.
Here we
Opening
go.
cut. As long as you have one card memory, opening cut deals extra. Putting that onto the library. Library's drawing. Much else. Had to get the health, I think, there. I know he's running with the play here. What you're looking for here is that there's a deck, a blue card and material that will
Yep.
get stuff from Floating Mary. There's Verundian Trinket coming out. Probably a good idea from Necrotic there to hold on to his 5 cards and not play aggressively, knowing that he needs 4 to counter or something.
Definitely, yeah. Because if he didn't have 5 cards in hand, he can't play Song of Frost, and he would just
Yep.
get one shot.
As in preempting the 5 and doing it on TTS so that she knows that he's flipping the cards and playing a bit of mental game there.
Yeah, sending a message.
I'm sure some players lately. What's the is it Stifling Trap? Is that the
Oh,
new,
yep.
The players are doing reveal and views for Stifling Trap, saying, "Look, I've got it. You, you know,
Yeah,
you do what you do."
they
with
just
that
yeah, it's a
information."
mind game.
Yeah. Hub of Innovation coming out, another domain. And
Palatial
Palatial
Concourse as well.
Concourse. Swinging again, coming in for 7. Problem is that she's done so. Yeah, look, he's got to get to 30 health. Even if he smashes
Yeah.
one big hit, it's just not going to be as much. Played a loading out there, counting it out. Seven cards, I think.
Yep. 7 floating from the looks of it. So Arendite will go to 15 damage, I believe. Yep, so it looks like each of the numbers on the dice there represents 1
Yep,
damage
6, 12,
added.
13, 14, 15, yep. That's a
That
big
is a
sword.
big, yeah, that is a big swing. Holy. This is gonna hurt.
Justin's now thinking, this is it. People watching this right
Yep.
now seeing the Cook of Mordred coming out.
Yeah.
We thought Nico was
Like,
coming
Mordred
out.
is good. This is even better. Okay, he's adding on another attack card.
Opening
Opening
card.
card.
He's going to swing now
Yep,
for
it's,
3 plus 14, 17 hit here.
Yep. Oh my. I
Absolutely.
don't know about you, but I'd say 17 damage is big. Mordred might
big.
actually, he might be good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is like,
Yeah.
right now, like we thought
mean,
the shadow is big. But
yeah.
17, like.
He's taking the lead in damage.
Yeah, Corinne is, and the beauty, like compared, like that's still one more. He can do another, like 15 hits.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah, the sword's still there, he can swing again.
Yep.
The only issue is he's only got, no, he has enough cards to pay for Song of Frost because he has a fractal.
Yeah, he has a fractal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's safe from one big swing from Corinne here, from the Tenoris. I just noticed, is that Tenoris bigger than the other cards? Did
Actually, didn't
did Corinne scale it up intentionally to make it stand out more?
more.
Yeah.
Well, they gain vigor until end of turn. I was gonna say, I'm sure there's a vigor at some point, but it's end of turn.
Hmm. What does the
Swing,
sword
there's
having
Song of
vigor
Frost.
achieve?
Yeah.
Yep,
I don't know.
Song of Frost, nice. Does she have an answer to this?
Oh, she does. Holy fuck!
Oh.
Look, is that
Wait.
incapacitated?
Is it?
Incapacitated. Okay, I must have said that
Oh.
right now.
Oh, she
Oh.
has it.
Oh,
I think it's
my
over.
God, there's no way.
He has no cards left.
And he's deleting the board. It's over.
Yep, and I think he's just called it.
Oh, She drew that.
The
Yeah, that's
incapacitate. Oh my.
Incapacitate
Well,
coming
yeah.
in hugely. Yeah, I
Such
guess
a
that
strong
works,
card
didn't it?
coming into the game.
Yeah, I think that card again and Stifling Trap are really changing the game. I think Stifling being
Yeah.
able to stop being Dungeon Guide has opened up a lot, which I think is like really useful.
Yeah, the amount of cards that just like are essentially negates coming into the game will change up the meta a lot.
Hey, back.
Yo,
Hey guys, yo,
we
good
thought
game.
you were coming back, Necrotic, and then Incapacitate came out. I don't know if Volpix decided that earlier, knowing she was versing you, or just had that in the deck ready. What's your thoughts there, Volpixie?
it's-
What happened?
Definitely a
no,
lot of back
it's
to
in
back.
the deck already.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Only
huge
two of them.
play.
That was a massive incapacitate.
Yeah.
Only just Justin's he's gobsmacked at your Mordred build, Necrotic. He
Yep.
thinks it's,
That was a nice build to see.
Yeah, interesting with all the attacks how they become floating memory. So
Yeah.
yeah, fun.
yeah, man. I think that it has potential. Like that was a 17 swing. Like holy shit. You know what I mean? Like people
Very
are trying to
cool.
build these like big Tristan hits, but that's like level 3, and you're doing it at level 2. You know, I think there's a lot of potential there.
Mm.
All right, so I'm
Yep.
just going to make sure we're handing over this correctly now. We'll change Necrotic. You should change to black if possible.
You'll have to put me there.
There you are. Cool. And then we'll dip to
Okay.
Hang on,
I'll
I'm still
end
not.
the.
I'm not the right
I'll
spec
stop.
still.
I'll stop streaming and bring us back. If you want to share the screen,
Can you
and then I will.
hear me still?
Yeah, we can still hear, buddy.
I still need to be promoted. Sorry.
Oh, did I not promote you?
No,
There you go.
that's better. Thank you.
Cool.
All right. Good luck,
Alright.
guys.
Okay.
Make sure you mute yourself here, Justin, as well on the.
On the yep. So let me. Yep. So I'll mute my mic.
Perfect. No, it's just us two now. Volpixie.
Yep.
Yeah, so if the incapacitate wasn't there, I guess it would have just been a different story. It's amazing how one car can just kind of turn it in the final round like that.
Glimpse from that domain actually helped heaps. I glimpsed a creative shock and I was like, oh, I don't think that's really useful in this at this point, so I bottomed it, and then yeah, next card to come out was the incap.
Nice, nice.
Just opened you up enough for me to go in with the big swing.
I think we've just lost Justin temporarily. He'll be back in the lobby shortly.
Just wonder what these two are playing. They haven't really said, have they?
No, they haven't told me. I'm not sure, so it'd be good to see. Justin typically always on the allies whenever I've ran into him at locals, so be interesting to see what his take is of the main deck. Disconnected. Just a moment, sorry guys.
Some more issues with TTS. Yep, just drop me then. I'm assuming Jack will make another lobby.
It's good this time it's only happening at the beginning of a game though, not at the final finale of last time.
Yep.
Between Amy and Jack, it was bit of a change up. Alrighty, so we're back in. I'll share the screen once again, guys, and wait for everyone else to come back in.
I don't need to rejoin, do I? I can just watch yours.
Nah, you can stay. Yeah, that's it. You can see it on them.
Might make the lobby a little more stable with less people in it.
Alrighty. Alright, sorry for the interruption there, guys. Back at it. I think hopefully everything will be stable now. And so do you reckon EK has much of a spot in the top meta in some games going to locals, Corinne, or not really?
I think at locals it's definitely a fun deck to play. Like, I don't know if it's worth taking to something big like a regionals or something. Because you can definitely brick.
Yeah. I guess it depends whether or not it needs to be considered running the Glimpse Spirit, because the recover would be nice, as well as the finding that, because I noticed in that game that we played, you didn't actually see an Internal Kingdom played.
I did draw into it, but it was a bit too late. I didn't bother
Yeah,
playing
and
it.
you want to see it quite early, which is why the Glimpse would be nice at the beginning of the game to have that the mains, the domains that you need and want to play it on your opening turn, and then you just your Gloam Spire you can play in, and then get your memory built up over a couple of turns and get back to that point where the Glimpse, where playing the Serene Spirit hasn't crippled you too much.
I think the Fragmented would have been good, actually.
True, yeah. Alright, so it looks like we've got Justin going first. Playing Water, so got a nice variety in the hand there. Just go a bit more bird's eye above so we can see what's going on. So he's past turn.
Stuff to guess his class.
So we've got Jack currently on Lost Spirit, so playing full normal deck today. So we're
Dawn of
putting
Ashes.
down 2. He didn't see a Dawn of Ashes unfortunately, but we've got 2 going down for an Imperial Recruit and another Imperial Recruit.
Very strong opening.
Very strong opener, so 2 at face, and I imagine he'll be passing there. Justin playing a Lost in Thoughts, no cost down, just to get that floating memory engrave here to go level up level 1 Tanaris. So Water Tony. Here we go, look at that. Icebound Slam on the draw.
Very nice.
And this is definitely worth it. Nice and strong. Getting those 5 cards potentially engraved for future plans is nice, especially if there's a lot of floating memory coming in. Icebound Slam. Alright, let's see if he finds the 5 cards that will be milled from this if it successfully hits. Sorry, on attack, so it will happen. He'll mill 5, and if there are 5 cards engraved that are water, he will take an additional 5 damage. Unfortunately, there's 1 normal there, Savage Smash, so it'll only be coming in for 3.
Ouch. I'm assuming you went face and not at one of the recruits.
Yeah, yes. Jack will be playing a Deflecting Edge though, just ignoring that first 3. Alrighty, and it looks like that's Justin's turn, so we've got 2 Fosters occurring, so 1 on each Imperial recruit, so they'll be having +1 attack from this point on, while they're up. Jack is materializing a Alliance Gear Shield, so Linked Ally gets +1, and the class bonus will also get +2, so it's a Guardian Shield. He won't benefit from that just yet, still being a Spirit. Going 2 at Tony with both Imperial recruits.
Haven't seen any domains yet.
No, it's a bit funny that, isn't it? You put a few domains in the deck and you just don't see them. Like with my game, I didn't see my one I built my deck around, but that's how it goes. Oh, another Icebound Slam. So this one will
Huge. Justin
definitely
looks
come
very
in.
Happy.
Already 4 cards that are water in the grave, I believe. Or actually, sorry, 5 because of the Icebound Slam, so this one will definitely come in
Yeah.
for big numbers.
Jack does have another Deflecting Edge, but he'll still have to take some damage from this.
Mm. Okay, so Justin's currently deciding what to put down. He'll be
Chilling Touch, maybe? No, there's nothing in Jack's memory.
a Snow Fairy, very good. So he's going to be resting one of those Imperial recruits with Snow Fairies on enter. So that'll help mitigate damage for the rest of the game. Very hard to hit with stealth as well. Swinging 1 into Jack with the Snow Fairy. And then swinging with the Bulwark Sword 2 down for another 2 damage. But we've got 1 coming for a Deflecting Edge on Jack, so he'll block the next 3. Jack banishing the 1 from memory he just put down to level up into Tony 1. So Tony v Tony. Oh, and he's drawn a heavy swing. He can actually play that currently with it, so putting some big damage into, put a big amount of pressure onto Justin. But he's going to take advantage of the level up Invigorated Slash coming in for 4.
Still a lot of damage.
1 for Inspiring Call. Draw 1 into memory.
Forgot to wake up his allies though.
He's got to wake up his Imperial recruit. 1 was still sleeping, but the other one still effects. Yep, so this should be coming in for 3. Perfect, yep, Justin's just marking down with dice which ones it's affecting. So Justin will take 3. And looks like turn might be past there. Got Tariff being played. Justin's recollecting, and he has drawn for turn an Invigorated Slash himself.
Will we see the other Icebound Slam be played?
Swinging 1 in, and then he'd be playing the Riptide Slash, I would say, to get an extra card into the graveyard from the on-kill. That will slow down Jack's damage. Yep, there we go, the 2 coming in there from the Riptide Slash onto that Imperial recruit. And he's going to be glimpsing 2, then 1 card from the glimpse, or if he decides to bottom both, will be put into the graveyard. However, it's a class bonus glimpse, so he shouldn't be glimpsing those two actually. So I think he's just realised his mistake. That's fine. So on kill, just milling one, which is a Song of Frost going into the top there. Now, I think he's passed. This will be very interesting to see if Jack decides to go all out with the heavy swing that he has in memory at the moment, because he will have just enough to play that. However, Justin has held a Song of Frost in hand. Oh, GCR, draw. Oh, and another heavy swing, so
Jack's
two.
being baited into heavy swing.
Yeah, very nice. So we've got 4 going down for the
yeah.
heavy swing. Yep.
Bugger.
So coming in for 6. What will Justin do? He'll be imbuing very good play, Cerulean Decree, so even showing off that Song of Frost for the next heavy swing, Jack will be thinking hopefully he'll take memory of that. So he's going to negate, I would say, that action, and he's probably going to draw a card into memory, I would say.
Oh, he's changing? Changing
Into a Song of Frost, okay.
That's interesting. He's shown a lot of his cards now.
Yeah, so he's shown his whole hand there. Alright, so it looks like Justin's deciding what to do next. He's going to materialise... Oh, yep, Quicksilver Growl. And we've got... Oh, Sneaky Arendite underneath. Very nice. Alright. So it looks like we've got 5 going down here. For another Icebound Slam. Nice. So, milling the top 5. One normal, or 2 normals there actually, but there's plenty of water and grave at the moment to be coming in for a fair bit there. So he'll take 8 damage, going to 9. And an additional 1 from the Snow Fairy. And that's Justin's turn, so we'll be moving on to Jack next. I imagine we'll be seeing a Tariff Ring play by Justin here. Yes, so he will be banishing that Tariff. Unfortunately, that means that Jack will not have enough in hand to pay for another heavy swing. And with his current hand looking at it, I think this will be a pass turn, potentially looking at Gear Shift block to try and mitigate some damage next turn. Alright, so it looks like Justin will be choosing to level up, so he's banishing 2 Floating Memory. Mordred as well, my man.
Oh, well.
It makes those Icebound Slams become Floating Memory as well. Very strong. Nice, nice.
Did you have Icebounds in your deck?
No, I never thought about running Icebound Slams instead of Guardian. I was just trying to go around a bit of normal and water combined. On reveal, banishing the Quicksilver Grail and bringing the Arendite. So, banishing some floating memory, I'd say. So, 1 floating memory. So he's put them all to the side here so we can count them out for ourselves. So he's put 1 already away, paying for the cost of Arendite. And we've got 5, 6. Nice, so that'd be an extra 12 damage in Arendite there. Ah, 10, sorry, my apologies, must only be 5. He recollects and draw for turn.
straight up
Yeah.
swinging.
Yep, no, this will be interesting. Gear shift block, I believe this will prevent all the damage.
That
Yep.
only blocks an ally, it says.
To target ally, yeah, you're right. My apologies, yep. And I think that might be game, because he's... Yep, now he's
I
just
think
throwing his
Jack
cards
didn't
down.
realise it was ally.
Yeah, I didn't even realise that either. I haven't played that card enough, but yep, next time. Yeah, right. Very nice play by Justin. That was good with the Arendite there.
Hmm.
Oh, and here we go. He just wanted to see the Dawn of Ashes.
There it
Yeah,
is.
there it is. Domain has been the theme today, but it has not certainly been the card seen in majority of games, unfortunately. So that's how it is sometimes.
I feel like I'm the only one that really played the thing.
Hello.
Mm.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Justin.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Where,
I
where
don't-
were the domains, guys? I don't.
Yeah.
yeah.
thanks.
I think between the four of us, only one person drew domains the whole game.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had 20 domains in my deck. Like I didn't.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Justin. What was Justin? What was your domain card?
Yeah. I only had the one domain. The one I don't even remember its name. The one that mills cards. Like.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
The Crosstellian something or other. Yeah.
Yeah.
the
The
one.
crusty crab. Yeah. Unfortunately, my deck was not.
Have we bringing Mordred into like regionals? Like, what's the deal here? Because this thing's spicy. I think there's some secret work here. You know.
It does so much damage. It's insane.
Yeah, it is very nice, and with the meta changing so much and so many new decks being incorporated, these new, the old heroes back from Dawn of Ashes might actually see some play into it. So, catch some people off.
Yeah.
You were a bit different on either side because did you have any Icebound Slams in your deck?
No, I didn't have any Icebound Slams, so I was very interested to see Justin's playstyle there with that one.
And then you also went Arasana, so I don't know what you were. Did you think that? What was your reason behind Arasana?
Just with the herbs, so sometimes I recover one that might save me, or I can sacrifice one of the herbs to put something at the bottom of the deck and draw another card that might help me. Yeah, just a bit more diversity and milling through the deck. But yeah,
cool. All right. Well, I mean, this week was pretty quick. They weren't long games. Like we
No.
haven't even. What do you mean?
No.
Like usually these. I guess none of us are playing Sylvie like the rest of the commentation we can see in
Yeah.
those really
Yep.
long Sylvie versus Sylvie games or Tristan versus Tristan games. But I appreciate. That was a really good day. So yeah. I don't think anyone wants to add anything today to pad out the time, but I think Justin, I appreciate you coming in, and I'm really good to see 2 Mordred decks. We're always welcome to have you again if you're keen.
Yeah. I'm definitely keen to come back. Thank you for having me on.
yeah, great.
No, thank you. And look, this week was a quick one for us. I think from looking, if you're looking to play domains, I think the Tenoris deck, of course, is probably the most outstanding custom deck that's been out there.
Is that the
but I
EK
think-
one you're referring to? Was it the Eternal Kingdom one, or?
Well, I'm just about the one that Corinne played with the summoning of the sword.
Yeah,
so I don't know if
so
that involves
that's-
EK.
Yeah, it's called E
Generally,
EK.
Jimmy Lee plays that deck.
So shout out to Jimmy Lee.
Yeah.
Probably if you want to comment about how Volpixie played your deck, we'll call it the Jimmy Lee deck.
Probably
Yeah. Might have to get him on
Yeah.
next time we do a movie video.
Hmm.
But I think seeing Mordred come out is really cool. I think too with that floating X card is really valuable. I know you guys play water. I guess Iceblade sounds a big part of it, and he's a water sword, isn't it? So
Yeah.
reflects it to different elements. But anyway,
Yeah, being stuck with the
It's fun.
norm. Have to be the water spirit, definitely.
yeah. Well, that's been Training Grounds this week. It was super chill, super fun. I'm loving the custom decks. Hopefully next week we will see a new topic to enjoy. And of course, if you've got anyone you want to see, add in the comments. Check out the Creative Shock scene on our YouTube and socials. I'm hoping we are going to meet up, a lot of us, during the next regionals. I don't know if it's even called regionals. The next time it's coming in June 28th, maybe. So a lot of us will be there. I'm hoping we do some in-person content would be really cool. Maybe a bit longer, but that'd be cool now that we're starting to make some content in this space. But otherwise, thanks for coming, Justin, and thanks for having me as your host. And keep it real, and I'll see you all next week.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah. Thank you
guys.
guys. Thanks for watching.
See you later.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.